Hi everyone, we're live today at guess where. Okay, let's see if we can have a couple more people come on here. So we're live today at an interesting project, a new construction by Dallas and Stern. Look who we have here.
Hello, I'm here again.
That's Yinka.
Oh, hi.
Sir, can you introduce yourself? We're waiting for the introduction.
Hi, how are you? Good day, everybody. Thanks for having me on the Facebook Live today. My name is Babatunde, and I'm the CEO of, or the project manager for Dallas and Project.
Always on site, huh?
Yes, well, I try to.
So you guys are gonna tell us what's going on here. We see something happening. It looks like we have a foundation set up for this new construction. And this is your next, it wouldn't be a fix and flip, right? This time around, you're not fixing anything. You're starting from the scratch.
Yes, this is starting from.
How did you find this deal?
We were just, as usual, looking around for lots. So we came around this area to see a lot behind this lot. And when we were driving out, we just saw there was a sign for, lots for sale. And then we checked it out and we were like, okay, it's not bad. Let's put in an offer. And then we put in an offer for it. So we're just looking at a lot of lots and then we found this lot.
So you put in an offer on a bare land, or what were you guys looking for when you put in an offer on a lot?
So let me start by saying that we were encouraged by Diamond Homes to, to take the business a notch higher.
One step higher.
One step higher.
Wow.
And, based on Diamond Homes and their successes with brand new constructions, we decided it was time to steal from their playbook. And my CEO came out, looking for a good lot, that we could develop, because we're trying to choose a good neighborhood that won't have a problem, with the finished product. So she saw a property. Actually, that property right there was the property she actually was interested in. But on our way, when we got here, we also saw that this property was for sale, and I was interested in it. So immediately we looked it up on the MLS, and we realized that it met our standard of what we wanted to do, because we were always looking for a project that was at least in some form of approval stage, and we realized that this property was already in approval stage. It had been subdivided, and it had the utilities that we wanted, and we looked at the numbers based on the comps around. The house exactly to the left at the time was also about to be on the market
On contracts.
and it was under contract, at 550. So that suggested to us that if this property that's a couple of decades old is at 550, then we'll have the problem, at a certain threshold for this property. And my CEO put in an offer for 100,000.
No, 100,000.
Actually, no, we put in an offer for 80,000 because we always want to go below market value,
It was listed for 120.
120.
And then we put in an offer for 80,000. And then it counter back at 110. And we're like, oh nope. So we counter at 100 and then they accepted the offer. And
one thing we also did was we had to do our due diligence, and we made the offer contingent on ensuring that all the approvals were in right standing.
Going to the towns, checking that everything is like there won't be any problem, won't have any issues, after closing that we're gonna deal with. So.
And I would like to say at this point also that if you're going into the brand new construction, business type deal, It's easy. It's better. Well, for me, for us, it was better to start with something that the approval was already in place, because you don't want to go through as this is going to be your first project. You want to have some form of leeway. You want to have some foothold. You want to have some soft landing, so to speak, and then you can learn from there, and then you can now go to a virgin project later on.
Yeah.
And here we are.
That's how we got the property, the land.
That's how we got the land.
Yeah.
When did you guys get the land?
We closed in June.
Okay.
Yeah. We
So
closed
June.
in June. It was wooded. Like it was like a wooded lot.
We
So
closed in June, at the end of June, and building permits, because there's the approval to build, and then there's also the building permit process. The building permit process itself took another 8 weeks, and that's why you want to be, for your first big project, you want some form of soft landing. I mean, it's better to get an approved lot, because if you have to go start the approval process, you're probably going to add another 8 weeks. You never can tell, depending on the town.
Or
Every
more.
town is different.
Yeah.
Or more. Every town is different.
Yes.
so
Yes.
So our business model was, for the first project, while we try to get our feet wet, we will go for an approved project. And
So
I think
we-
it paid off.
yeah, so we closed in June.
Yeah, June, end of June, and we started to, in 3 weeks or 2 weeks, we started clearing. Because it's needed. And one thing that we ensured that we were careful about was our cost, because the cost can go way high without you knowing. Because there's always going to be something that you're trying to learn, something that some new. There's always going to be something that you don't know about. It's real estate. It's just what it is. And so far so good. We've had some good challenges. We've had good challenges. We've had some strenuous challenges. But I think, as I was explaining to you, we want this to also, in as much as we want it to be a money-making machine, we also want it to be our sandbox where we can learn as much. We have our jobs. We have our 9 to 5 jobs.
Full time.
The time, so we have to use our time properly. The good thing is I have a job that is very flexible. I'm always on the road, and I just try to make it work by doing my due diligence on my contractors, and also building the right relationship. One thing, I'm a business development manager, by profession, and building relationships is, what I do, my bread and butter. Building relationships with everybody is very critical to success. At the town, at the MDC, with Eversource, with your contractors, building the right relationships, because and seeing them as stakeholders, not just as contractors. Let them know that they're stakeholders in your business. Our site contractor is the one who is even sourcing, other contractors for us at this moment. And we're using him also as like a contract, like a project manager, and he reports to us every day. He reported to us this morning as to what they're doing next week. And so building relationships on the project is very important to the success of the project.
So do you have to pay him something different for being the project manager?
So, not exactly.
He didn't ask for anything.
He's not asking for anything.
Okay.
However, you need to be fair.
Yeah.
If it comes and tells you he has a personal problem, you have to wait it. I mean, what is a personal problem? $250. When we wanted to start this project, there was someone who wanted to be the project manager.
I wanted to
for
take
$50,000.
Oh yeah. It can be expensive.
So
Can.
$250 to $50,000
Yep.
makes a whole lot.
Relationship is everything.
Relationship is everything.
Absolutely.
So what have you guys done so far? What's going on here? We just see, I know the foundation is up. I can see a couple of things.
Good question. So what have we done here? We started with clearing a lot.
Okay.
It's a 2-acre lot. So we ensured that we got someone. You'll be surprised how much we got, the deal we got to clear this lot. We cleared this lot for $3,000, 2-acre lot.
That's amazing.
That's
Yeah.
amazing. Yep.
How much again?
$3,000 to clear the lot. And then we worked, because of the relationship we built with the site contractor, we decided that he was going to remove the stumps because they have the machinery. So they remove the stumps and we take care of trashing the stumps. And we use CWPM to trash the stumps. And all the stumps on the property was taken away by CWPM for $2,000. At $3,000 to clear the lot, all in we had $5,000 to remove stumps and clear the lot. Between you and I, the quote we got, the lowest quote we got was $10,000.
Clear and then to take out the stalls and to trash the stuff.
Okay, so after doing that, then what happened?
After we did that, we had to get the requisite permits, for the easement. So you have to, for new construction, the first thing you have to cater to is your easement for getting in all the equipment. You see, we have lots of equipment on. They need to come in somehow. So you have to start with the driveway. It's a very long driveway, and those are one of the issues that we faced on this lot. Even though it looks beautiful, it's in a very secluded part. They have their own private long driveway. They cost money.
So let's see if we can see the driveway. Can we show it?
Yes, show the driveway, because
Okay.
this is one of the things.
So we have
this
two
is where
cars
the money
here.
has to come. This is one of the things that you have to pay. You have to really pay money for. This driveway is about 800 feet.
Wow.
But you see, it also adds to the ambience of the house, because people like their own private, seamless private driveway where they don't have to share with anybody. So that's a very long driveway. If you can see that,
Yeah.
we're going to try to take advantage of it, and then, beautify the house. So what we did was, after we cleared, we did the sidewalk, cleared all the place, removed the stumps. Took some time, because of the way we tried to do it. And after we did that, we started to dig for the foundation.
How long did that take?
Digging for the foundation took a week. Clearing the lot itself was a big part of the site work.
How long for that?
Oh, that took about 4 weeks. 4 to 6 weeks, because we encountered some issues with, the private driveway over there, and the easements and all that stuff. But we had our site contractor, which is Wesley Hills, who's a very good friend. I built a relationship with him, and he sees himself as a stakeholder. And because he knows that we're not stopping, we're going ahead, he wants to end our business. So that comfort, he has that comfort, and we're taking advantage of that comfort. So we also, so after we did the road and we dumped the foundation, that's about 6 to 8 weeks. We now had to start to take, but while we were doing that, we were trying to get a great deal on the foundation. Let me jump to say this is going to be a 4,000 square feet house, 5 bedroom, 5.5 bath, 3-car garage in Glastonbury. It's a huge house.
By the way, Glastonbury is one of the really, really nice towns in Connecticut. One of the top rated towns, maybe even number 1-ish with Avon. So it's a very nice town.
So because we don't know what we don't know what's going to be going down, down the line. We have to, at every point, at every time, we have to try to manage our costs as much as possible. So my CEO warned me that I must ensure that I cut costs at every turn.
CEO.
And so what we did was, we were getting $40,000 for the foundation. So we decided that, we will start with the walls, since the walls is what we need. And every foundation person right now is busy, so they're getting top dollar. So we started with the walls, and then later on we will do the floor. At that time, when we're going to be doing the floor, they will all be scampering for jobs, and then the price will be better. But since it's the old walls we need right now, we decided that we will only pay labor, and then we buy the concrete. So that way, they did, that day we're going to, that way we're
able to
able to save some money. So we did the walls for $15,000 labor, and we bought the concrete, at about $8,000 or $8,000 thereabouts.
Yeah.
So that way we saved money. Then later on, we will do the floor, the floor when it's in the winter and they're all looking for jobs. And then that way, we can save. That way we can save. So do what you need to do. There's some things you don't need to do at this time just because you don't need it. That's something we learned, and we're able to, get the foundation at the right price. As you can see, it's a beautiful foundation.
It is. It is
Foundation.
beautiful. What's the black stuff on the
So
foundation?
that's the waterproofing. So once you're done with your foundation, you have to waterproof where you're going to cover up with earth. So all that part all that black tar is the waterproofing. And then, they're also doing the storm drains already. And
Okay.
yeah.
So this foundation is it's a 3-car garage home. Beautiful home already. You can tell at 4,000 square feet. You can see we have one door here for the car garage, and then a middle one and another one. So 3-car garage. So this whole spot is the garage, right?
Yeah.
Right. Yep.
This whole area for 3 cars. And then when you look over, we have the entrance. The front door will be over there.
Yes. You wanna walk.
Yes. Okay. So that will be the front door. And to the right, after entering the front door, would be the living room. To the left would be the study.
Yes.
Yeah. So the
The
left
stu-
is the
To the
study.
le- to
Is that the
le-
study?
No,
Yeah.
no. Over right there to the right is the family room.
Yeah.
Then behind the family room is the study.
Okay.
And then in the middle there you're gonna have like a breakfast nook kind of thing just before you get to the kitchen.
Yeah.
But pretty sure when framing is going on, when they're done with framing,
We can look over that again.
And then
Yes.
come look at
And
it
see what's
again
framed.
to see the beauty of the house.
Okay.
when it's up.
And lastly, let's talk about the numbers.
You're always impressed about the numbers.
Let's talk about the numbers.
That's the deal. Why?
Because I don't want to miss closing day.
Why go in
You know my
business?
account number.
Why go in business without the numbers? Right?
Yes. So you bought it for 100K, the land for 100K. And you're thinking your ARV would be
Right now, let's say around 675.
675. So, but you also have other approximate ARVs for 750
Yes.
because it's a brand new construction, 4 bedrooms, 5 beds, 5.5 baths, 3-car garage. That's a lot in Glastonbury. So definitely, hopefully, we're hitting that 750. Hopefully, yes. Yeah. So your construction budget would be
330 is the construction.
350, yeah, 330, but we're thinking 350 because let's add another $30,000 for the
driveway. It's pretty long.
Pretty low,
Yeah.
So we're saying
Right now,
350.
350 for construction budgets, 100 for a land purchase,
That's about
450 total. So you're thinking your estimated profit would be at least
150.
150,000. Okay. And when do you hope to be done?
All things being equal, by God's grace, in the next 4 to 5 months, it should be.
It should be. I think I really love the speed so far. I love the speed. I love how, after clearing, everybody just got on. I mean, June till now, the approval alone can be a mess. Approvals can be a mess, but thankfully you didn't have to go through all that much.
Yeah.
Yes.
That challenge.
Approval can take up to 6 months.
Yeah, and And there are really properties out there that it's already approved. You just need to look. There are properties that they're already
Right,
approved.
but the permit process itself
The
is
private
also
property itself too.
yes.
And it depends on like Glastonbury right now they are stretched. They're stretched thin. There's just one inspector right now. So you want to be on their good books. You want to do things the way that won't stress them out. You want to be there. You want to
build the
just build a relationship so that they can move your things fast.
Yeah.
There's nothing as good as them seeing you as an upright person and trying to do the right thing. And the Glastonbury chance sees dollars and stern. He said, I know you guys are upright and you're doing the right thing. Just keep on doing, because of course some of the contractors messed up. Some of the contractors messed up at some one. Well, the concrete guy messed up. It wasn't his fault. And let me just share one of the challenges with you. So they were supposed to come to inspect the concrete while they were pouring it, but the inspector didn't show up. And we had the concrete here already. And it was raining. They can't return the concrete because it's already mixed. So we had to pour without the inspector. And we got into a little bit of trouble. And we had to do some other things because that's why right now we should have started freely, honestly. But because of that, we had a little delay. We wanted some letters and all that. So because of for reasons like that, you want to build a good relationship. So even if you fall into any issues, they will know it's just what it is, and you can finagle your way out of it just because they know that you're an upright person.
So relationship is so key in this business. It'll
You
save
can't-
you thousands.
You can't be fighting everybody. I mean, because people will push you to the point where you want to.
Yeah, you can be like a boss lady all the time.
Yeah.
You have to bend. That's
That's just have to let them.
you know what?
Let them.
It's gonna pass.
Yeah, let them see themselves as stakeholders. I mean, they have a stake in it. People want to feel important and see themselves as the reason why your business succeeded. Just even if they are not, let them feel they are.
Okay, well, I think we've had enough on this project, except anyone has a question. I don't see any question in the comments. It's Saturday. I hope everyone is having fun. This is a really, really nice project. I want to live here. It's
And
really
if you want
nice.
to buy, you can put in your
In
offer.
And
Glastonbury.
if anybody wants to come,
Glastonbury, Connecticut.
if you ever want to come on site to discuss
Absolutely,
or
yeah.
ask questions, please feel free. Or if you have a plumber that you think you want to give some work while you are getting your next deal, so that it feels like you're getting him a job, let us know. If you have, because it's always good.
Are you looking for a
sometimes.
plumber?
Yeah, I don't
What
mind
you're
a plumber.
saying.
Yeah.
Okay, you need
So,
a good plumber,
a good
licensed and
Yeah.
insured.
Yes,
Yeah.
license and insured. Yes.
So,
Okay.
So it's always good if you're looking for your next project and you want to keep your contractor busy, send him to us, or send him around, that way they appreciate you and you keep them working.
Yes, it's part of the whole
Relationship. Yeah.
Yes, you have to think
Building
about other
and all
people.
that. Yep.
Well, if you're in Connecticut, you're very lucky and blessed because you can come live to any of these projects. Of course, there's a new construction here and there's another one in Bloomfield. And we have other rehabs going on. Shanghai, I know you got the keys to your rehab, so hopefully we can do a live on it sometime soon. All right, everyone, have a great weekend. Bye.